This community update was brought to you by Multicultural. Engaging students in the classroom is challenging yet essential. Two Winnipeg educators, Jonah Simmons and Bilewitch, are embracing gamification by using Dungeons & Dragons to make learning more interactive and exciting. D&D, a classic tabletop role-playing game, fosters collaboration, creativity, and problem-solving as players work together to overcome challenges guided by a dungeon master. Simmons, a substitute teacher and expert in D&D education, promotes using the game to strengthen student engagement and has founded the Manitoba Educators Role-Playing Council. He believes D&D helps students feel heard, a crucial element as student-teacher relationships evolve.
And I think that is a major problem these days with teachers and in the teacher-student relationship. Students don't feel heard, I find. I do find that as I sub-teach a lot, and I find kids will actually be amazed that I'm literally just listening to their needs.
By incorporating students' own characters and stories into gameplay, it gives quieter students a voice.
So giving them that outlet to where you have not only listened to what they're saying now, but you've listened to what they said before and remembered it and are implementing it into the game. That's a huge way for students to feel engaged in a play environment. And that creates a relationship on another level.
Bilewitch, who teaches grade 9 English and runs a D&D club at Sisler High School, has seen firsthand the impact of this gamified approach. During COVID, he moved the club online, with parents expressing gratitude for a weekly activity that provided consistency and mental health support.
And when you gamify it, I find that those are the students who kind of stand forward and they become more interested in it and they get engaged in it. They might not want to do a group project with people normally because they're shy or they maybe have a little bit of social anxiety. But as soon as you kind of put this game aspect into it it helps them kind of buy in. So I find that's for the gaming, that was especially it. There's a lot of students I have in my group, and it's funny, I taught them when they were in grade 9, and they were shy, quiet little people. Now they're like leaders in the school. They're very outgoing.
Both educators emphasize the game's benefits for academic and social skills, from creative writing and math to collaboration and critical thinking. D&D offers a cross-curricular experience that engages even the most hesitant students. For newcomer students, Simmons finds D&D particularly helpful.
No matter what role-playing game you're using, it's really great tactic to say that their characters have come to a land where English or like Common is the predominant language, and that their language is from their land. So they can speak their language to each other, but to interact with the game world, they have to use English, and that gets them understanding English very quickly because they need to interact with the game world using those language. Like, what did we just say to that guy? Okay, so we said this in English. What does that translate to again? Okay, that's what this means. Not to mention D&D is full of great words like dexterity, and constitution.
This immersive approach supports language learning in a fun and interactive way. Simmons and Bilewitch see role-playing games as one of the most effective methods to boost student engagement in today's classrooms. You're listening to U Radio, where diverse voices connect. Stay tuned for more stories and insights that matter. With U Multicultural and the Local Journalism Initiative, I'm Ryan Funk.